I wouldn't hit you.
I just looked up and saw a tree.
Keeping you on your toes. Breaking more stuff. Dozer Dan getting her done today. Shoo! What's going on, folks? Welcome back to another video. We are starting the day off. We are at the ranch and we are time. That's English. It is time, Beefcake Construction, to get to work today. So we'll have to take the truck down there at some point. We can just unhook the trailer. Probably be the easiest way to do that.
Leave all this stuff in the truck then?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
That's what I would do. Beefcake Construction is getting started today on a giant fish hatchery. That's right. I've had this dream of owning my own fish hatchery. Today is the beginning of that. We've got the skid loader, the huge, and we've also got the excavator and the bulldozer. And so we are going to, we're going to try to do some excavating, some knocking some stuff over. So we're behind the lake dam. We're building a lake at the ranch. You guys are new here. We're building a lake, like a 10-acre lake. We went from a 2-acre pond, 10-acre lake. Behind it, I've had the dream of putting a fish hatchery so we can raise our fish. We'll have, one pool with just the bait fish, maybe crawfish, tadpoles, frogs, whatever. Another pool with bait fish, crappies and bluegills and stuff like that. And then the other one could be predators like bass, maybe some catfish, stuff like that. And the idea is you raise them, like feed them more than they would get naturally, like just feed the heck out of them, grow them up, and then we can seine them out and then throw them in the lake. And that's going to be a way to expedite the time between when the lake is done with no fish to having catchable fish, big fish. Today, we're starting from ground zero. We haven't really drawn it out much. Chad's still doing stuff out there on the lake, kind of wrapping up the dam and whatnot. So we're gonna go down there, and my objective today is to get all of the trees cleared out so you've got a nice smooth area, similar to kind of what we've got here, where we can look at it, shoot some levels, maybe mark some stuff with some flags and spray paint. We've got all that. Hopefully this wind noise isn't too bad for you guys. We need to map it out, but right now it's all covered in trees, lots of trees. So we brought all the construction stuff, the grapple, we've got the dozer, everything else like that. We've also got some headsets we're gonna be talking on so we can talk to each other. You guys can hear that. So we're gonna try some stuff that hopefully will turn out good for you. And when we're done today, I'm hoping we're gonna have a ton of brush piled up, pushed out of the way. We'll eventually probably burn it. Maybe if there's some really good roots and structure, we can carry it to the pond. I still don't have a thumb for my freaking excavator, so we're unable to really transport trees super easily. If they're small, we can transport them with that, but we're talking big megas. And then we're gonna map it all out, and then we gotta decide. When we start digging these holes, the hatchery, I want 3 pools, 3 bays. I don't know how big they are. Again, that's all the stuff we're gonna try to figure out today. When we're digging them out, what to do with the dirt. I'm gonna talk to Chad. Maybe he can bring another truck, or if we can just coordinate it where he can help us dig out the ponds, where when we dig them out, he can take that dirt for the dam. Basically free dirt. Not that I'm having to pay for any of the dirt, but otherwise I don't know what to do with it. Other than do it, like basically dump it and use the dozer to spread it, which we can do that. I'll talk to Chad. We'll see what Chad has to say. But today's adventure is episode 1 of building my dream fish hatchery at the ranch. You guys stay tuned. I always have problems with this sucker. What the heck? You ever get your ass picked by a coupling? Yeah. Ass picked? No, that's never happened. I've gotten my ass kicked though, yeah. It's always this one. Why? We can take it apart. It wouldn't be the first time. That does it. A little tap. It just doesn't want to slide up. I wonder if it just gets like dirt in there from traveling, gets gravel dust, because we just leave it right here. I bet it's dirty.
Slide like forward like that. Yeah.
Push it forward.
Yeah, push against it.
There it goes.
There it is.
I bet it just gets gravel dust in it. Maybe I don't look it up. Probably not WD-40, but something like that.
Yeah, I don't think we should put
You don't want to do that? Something like that.
Brake clean.
Need something. You guys comment down below. What cleans this sucker? All right, we're good. Yeah, keep that handy. We made it. I got the grease gun.
Okay.
Yeah, probably should
grab that.
Probably should do that. You ever grease a giant skid loader or excavator?
No.
No. I'm making sure we're all on the same page.
We greased the Mini for the first time yesterday.
I've only had that 2 years. All right, let's go give her some grease. I see one. See any grease?
Out of grease, or it just sprays out?
I know, I probably should look down the barrel of it. Tube swap. I think that one's out. All right. Let me turn this sucker on real quick. Let her warm up. She's running. Yeah, I think it's got over half a tank. That's got 3/4. Figured run them and then fill them up at the end. Let's see what this one has to say. That sounds like it's doing something. Oh, we're good. Squirted real good out the bottom. We're dripping. I don't know how we get to that guy. Oh, there's two right here. What the heck? Holy smokes.
This thing takes some grease.
I think we're good.
Get them?
Damn, better than it was. Where do we go here? Oh, how do you know when they're full?
I have no idea.
Okay. We'll give them the old, like, 3 count.
See how long the lines are? Like they run from there all the way up the thing.
Well, they should be full, though. You know what I'm saying?
I know.
I'll just
but
do...
I don't know how to check to see when they're coming out.
The old 5 count.
Uh-oh.
We might be out. Did you swap that one?
Swap the other one, so.
The old 5 count, huh? There it goes.
There it is.
Hey, how you doing? Hey, easy. Easy. I think that's it.
I doubt it.
Ew. What the heck? Better than it was. I'll have to ask Chad. We found more nipples. 4 more.
One of the lines is pinched, that
Really?
second one.
Some grease is better than no grease. Better than nothing. Where's the pinch one at?
I don't know if I have to ask Chad if you can take a pair of pliers if you try to
Smacked her against the tree.
Probably.
Why would they put that there?
I don't know.
That's my tree smack inside. What the heck? I already broke it. Nice. Shoo! We made it! Look at that! We just got done taking the thumbnail. You guys already saw that, but look at the squad. We're just missing the little mini X. He don't do much good out here, but the fleet is ready. So this is where the hatchery's gonna go. If you guys are new here, this is the ranch. The lake is on the other side. Chad is still building the dam. So it's on the back side of the dam. So the water is already draining. Well, actually, there's a creek there, and then this is the old creek that ran from the old overflow. But we're thinking we're gonna move the overflow to there. So you've got a bunch of flat ground. You can see here, lots of flat ground. Our duty today is to clear as many trees as possible. There's already a pile we can burn there. Take not all these trees, but trees that touch the flat ground. We got to get rid of all these. Got to get rid of all those. Got to get rid of. So we're gonna pile them up just like that today. That's the objective for just today's video, is getting all the flat ground accessible, figuring out how much we have. And you know, there's quite a bit of flat ground there. It's kind of like a triangle. That's like the point. That's the wide base. So we might shape it like a triangle and have the tip of the triangle be like the bait pond with just little stuff, and then the middle one could be maybe bluegills, and the big one could be like the catfish and the bass. So thinking big one here, maybe medium size here, small one there. That's kind of what we're thinking, but until we really clear the trees, we're not gonna know what we're dealing with. It's a lot of space though. I mean, I'd say a couple acres probably, so we should be able to make some pretty good ponds to grow enough fish. You know, again, crawfish could be in one. We could have a whole bunch of ones, but then the lake's gonna be on the other side of the dam. That dam's, he's still building it. He's actually over there. So that's gonna go up where his red truck is. It's gonna go up to about that, go across. So you won't see the lake from here, but the lake will drain into here. So that way we take the water from the lake, put it in the hatchery pond, so that way it can guarantee always having water in the hatchery ponds. They're always gonna be full of water. And then at the end, we'll drain it back into the creek. This creek goes here and then there, and it kind of forks into one. Probably the last drain is gonna be there, and we'll connect culverts. So we're gonna do all of it ourselves. This is DIY completely. I just bought all this equipment. We're gonna freaking use it. So the plan is knock down a ton of trees, have some fun. Hopefully everybody stays safe. You guys enjoy. Shoo! We got the old headsets on, folks, so we can talk to each other. So I can talk to Bob Beefcake, Jake can talk to me. You guys can't hear what we're talking, but we put cameras in all the rigs, so we're hopefully gonna be able to give you guys some audio. We looked at getting the ones where you could actually hear what we're saying, and it seemed sketchy. It seemed like half the time it works, half the time it doesn't. If any of you guys are like, no, Flair, I've got the bulletproof setup, you need to get it, I will easily sell these and go buy them, because I want you guys to hear what we're talking about as we're going, so we can talk to each other. Hey, grab that tree. Hey, I'm gonna knock over the tree. Hey, back up, move left, right. All that's great. Yeah, that's fine. Jake was asking me about SD cards. We ran out of them. We need to get more. So, like I said, we'll do our best to show you guys the communication. Basically, we have cameras in everybody's. We've got to put all the audio. The editing's going to be kind of a nightmare with this type of video. We're trying to streamline it, but we figured these videos are going to be way more entertaining if you can hear us talk to each other and feel like you guys are basically running this equipment with us. That's kind of my goal here. So I'm going to start in the excavator. Papa Beefcake is starting in the dozer. He's only ran the dozer for maybe like 30 minutes, so it'll be good to get him some practice on it. Jake's going to run in and out with the skid loader, and we'll rotate. I'll jump in the dozer maybe an hour. Papa Beefcake can jump in here. The idea idea is I want everyone on, you know, Beefcake Construction LLC team to be good at everything. You know, I don't want to only be on excavator duty or only dozer duty. I want everybody to be good. So we'll probably rock an hour. I'm gonna start knocking down some trees. The only danger with knocking down trees is the tall ones can fall on you. So I might go and knock out the big ones. I'll leave the small ones and give Papa Beefcake some practice. It's not that he can't handle the big ones. They're just, I mean, I've had him fall on me before and I just don't want to see him get hurt. So I'll leave like them cedar trees and pine trees, or those are cakewalk. I'll let him take those out. So I'll focus on the real tall ones that are dead and are gonna collapse on us. I'll try to leave some for him to get some practice. Anyways, that's enough talking. Beefcake Construction LLC starting the hatchery right now. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go right up to these trees. We cleared a road. I didn't really film it because we were just headed down, but I cleared out some trees. Bob Beefcake took the dozer and helped clear some of it as well. Bob Beefcake's gonna go over and start pushing some loose brush around until I can get some decent trees knocked out. But I'm gonna start here, basically just work our way, push everything towards the dam. Like I said, there's already a pile that Chad started to burn, so we're just gonna try to add to it and see what happens. Thought there was. Oh yeah, there it is. It's there. Hey, how you doing, Stump? Thought you were slick. Man, this is stubborn stuff. I'm just gonna leave it. So I want to make sure everybody can see it.
Big question. Yeah. Just to be sure. So this, like these piles that I'm sitting right in front of right now, do you want me to push these towards the dam, or are we trying to move these, like completely move them out, like back towards this other pile?
No, towards the dam.
Okay.
If,
So
if they're not too hard to push.
Yeah, I'll just break them up in pieces, but so just to be clear, push everything towards the dam.
Yeah. So there's a creek kind of in front to your right. You're basically trying to push them right, kind of where Jake's pushing towards his.
Okay, got it.
Okay. So a little to the left of you is probably where I'd aim.
Okay.
So probably clear. I want to clear the creek. So the trees in front of you is what blocks your view from the cabin over the valley.
Yeah.
So we'll probably knock those out even if they're kind of in the creek anyways.
I'll move the cut stuff and the good stuff so you can take out the big ones.
Okay.
All right.
So where I was pushing them was fine?
Yeah. I think we're gonna just try to pile them right where Chad's stuff is as much as we can. We'll push all the stuff that's in front of me over that way. All right, time to start knocking some trees down, boys. Took us a few hours to get set up today. Not a few hours, but we left my house at 7:30 and it's already 11:30. That tells you how far we have to travel and how long everything takes to get down here and set up and fueled up, and it's a process. So we got to be out of here by 3:30. So we got 4 hours. We'll probably just skip lunch, just trying to get some stuff done. Oh, hey, how's it going, tree? So that's what you got to worry about, is that type of stuff. Trees falling right on top of you. So we got 4 hours. I'm gonna do my best to clear as many of these trees as possible. I've got probably the most time in the excavator out of the boys, so more than likely I'll spend more time in here than I want. To be honest, I kind of want to be on dozer duty, but since we are in a time crunch, I really would like to get all the trees cleared today. I'll see what I can get done. Maybe I can get done more than I think. I want to get the other boys some seat time, but sometimes when you're in a crunch, everybody just has to do what they're best at, get the job done. Ah, man, you guys are probably watching this going, man, Flair, what are you letting that excavator throw you around? I'm not on stable ground, clearly. This hedge stump is just really getting the best of me. Not for long, we're getting it. Oh, I got a friend now. Alright, stump has been removed. I got this little dingleberry. Son of a... You know, if I had a thumb, I wouldn't have this problem. How many times have I said that over the last... Oh, HATCHERY, I think I've said that 600 times in the last few videos. It's true, though. This thumb will change my life. The thing is, I'll be done with my damn project by the time I get it. Come on, dingleberry. one likes you. It's hard to scoop anything with this damn dingleberry. Come on. Come on. Oh my God. This is just hysterical at this point. I'm spending way too much time on this. I mean, that stump took me 20 minutes. Oh, we got rid of the dingleberry. Let's go. I'm trying to get this out of the way. The boys are going to have to come in here and fix my mess, I think. If I can't get on solid ground here, I'm going to throw up from motion sickness. I've already got a freaking headache from getting banged around all this stuff. All right, so we're letting Dozer Dan fix that. I'm tired of this shit. Let's go find a new tree to knock down. I got more productive things to do. All in one, baby. That was the old 4-for-1 special. Did you see that, son? Gee. Oh, hey, Trey. Pop Beefcake just let me know that the Dozer said no coolant. Out of coolant, so I don't really know what that means. I just got the sucker, so it's either got a leak or we just suck. To be honest, I don't know. Could be either, so he's Googling it right now. Chad is here. I just don't know if we have coolant or even how to check the coolant. Kind of figured he'd buy a $200-and-some-thousand piece of machinery. It did work for at least a week, but maybe I was optimistic.
Found me a stump.
Yeehaw, cowboy.
Goodness. Sucker came out of nowhere. Uh-oh. You see your GoPro? The one that was out here.
Oh. Uh-oh.
It's crushed. Oh yeah, it's crushed.
Yeesh.
Still on. The lens isn't cracked, just the screen is on the back.
It's an 8. I mean, if we're gonna break one, that's the one to break. I can't even see on that side. That's a problem. Rip.
Yeah, this thing's busted up.
Nice.
Toast.
Oh yeah. Well, I crushed a GoPro, so that's good. Like, I mean, crushed. Absolutely crushed it. Whoopsie. Yeah, it's gonna happen. Casualty. At least it was an old 8. Those things are. They don't even sell those suckers anymore. So, all right, let's go ahead and knock down the rest of these trees.
Oh man.
Once you get it figured out, it's not bad. It took me 5 or 6 hours before I really felt like I kind of knew what I was doing. But
Yeah, and you get the stumps and you start pushing them up on top of each other.
yeah, pushing is easier than grading dirt. It was kind of a good thing when we did it. Got used to the controls and then get to the dirt pushing, so it made it easier once you're kind of familiar with it. So it's pretty powerful for how small that sucker is.
I'm moving these ginormous ones over here and I'm just amazed.
Big old tree right here. Think Big Sheila can handle it? Let's see. Oh God, yeah. Didn't even
Yeah. Is that one coming at me? Holy crap.
I asked if you were ready.
I thought you meant with the drone, not with like my body.
I wouldn't hit you.
I just looked up and saw a tree.
Keeping you on your toes. I saw the meal at least.
Goodness.
So I'll do these trees, I'll do the trees behind the mule and then to me. So like basically from, and I could probably crawl up and get to this big hedge tree. That'll take some time. Uh-oh, I see something snapped on my boom.
Oh no.
Uh-oh, what do you think that does?
I'm gonna put her down.
I don't know if that's important or not.
Looks electrical.
Electrical wires dangling from that?
Yeah.
Nice. Well, when I take it in to get, I mean, it's still letting me run it, so.
It's coming out of that like fuse box or something right there.
It might be for this. I mean, this has like all the sensors and.
Yeah, it looks like this piece was up in that coupler right there and this ran through it.
Can you feed it through anything so it's not dangling as much? You mean bring it down to you a little bit?
Yeah, I mean, if you can.
I'll curl it in. I mean, I'll just have them fix all this crap when I go get a thumb anyway. As long as this thing runs, I don't really care about this electronic stuff. It's whatever. Breaking more stuff. How's this view? You can see what you need to see here? Well, actually a little bit. Maybe that way. Yeah, I guess you guys can see decent. Broke more stuff. Well, the dozer's working all right now, but I broke some type of electrical line, just dangling.
It's back in there now. I'll just feed this back down in it.
Yeah, just get it out of the way. I don't know, I guess that's why you rent stuff, huh? I didn't rent, I bought it, but maybe I should have. It also happens when you don't have a thumb. Chad's like, if you don't have a thumb, you're gonna beat the crap out of your excavator, which I didn't know what he meant by that, but now I do.
All right, you're good. Well, I guess we could eat lunch real quick if we want. Do you guys want to eat lunch? If we're gonna do it, we better do it. All right, we're gonna eat lunch, but I would say we got 90% of the trees cleared out in a total of hour and 20 minutes. Hour and 20 minutes. That's pretty, we're getting better. Yeah, that's a lot.
Because we didn't start till about 11:30, I looked, right? Yeah. I was like, oh, let's see what time we're gonna start. So all these trees, I mean, all that's gonna get burned. So what we'll try to probably do is cut it in the middle and try to just do 2 sections. So that way we've got 2 piles to burn. We still need to move those trees out. And I still think we need to knock down these like real tall hedge ones right here because our view, you can see the dozer going. Our cabin's over there and I want that view to see down there. I don't think we need to tear anything out there. I mean, we could take that pile and push it if we wanted to try to just open it up so we can see how much space. Yeah, I broke something electrical on the boom. There was a wire dangling, but I don't know if it's important or not.
It was the wire coming out of that little like tube looking deal on the side.
Oh,
it comes out,
that kind of does look important. I wonder what that is for. What do you think goes in the tube? I don't know. Either way, well, I gotta take it in and get the thumb in a few weeks and I'll tell them they can figure it out. So we're gonna take a lunch break. Overall, I mean, it's looking like a mess. So we'll try cleaning it up. We'll try to take the excavator. We gotta get these stumps, like these stumps. Basically, we're just gonna spend the rest of the time, honestly, I guarantee we're gonna spend the rest of the time pulling stumps and grading this. I might jump in the dozer and just start pushing, kind of grading everything out. So it's nice and smooth. So when we start to dig, we can just start digging. Yeah, I was gonna say, Chad's not gonna want the thatch anyways. So we might scrape all the thatch off. When we start digging, he won't want this stuff. So we could always just push the blade and just do rows back and forth while everything else gets cleaned up. So most of the trees are done though, and you can see the area we've got. Like I said, those need to be taken out, but we got all that taken out. There's a few standing trees, but that's where the burn pile is. So like I said, we're just gonna inch our way. A lot of the big picture stuff is already done. We just gotta be on cleanup duty and try to consolidate the pile so when we do burn them, we're not lighting 7 piles on fire. That's 7 piles you have to watch. Try to narrow it down to maybe 3 or 4. So anyways, hope you guys are enjoying. This is kind of new to us filming this. This deal, talking to each other, game changer. I really wish you could hear what we were saying. It would make everything so much easier to film and edit, but maybe you guys know of a headset. Like I said, we Googled a lot of them. Just seemed like there were some mixed reviews that said it was sketchy, and I just wanted to ensure that, you know, we have good, clean audio. So we've been rolling a bunch of cameras, stuff like that. So anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and eat lunch, jump in the dozer, get to pushing. Stay tuned. We forgot the bread to our sandwiches, so we ate deli meat and cheese with some mustard, so struggle meals. But Dozer Dan showing up to work here. All right, we're going up in here. A little fire extinguisher action. All right, Dozer Dan reporting for duty. Cup holder. All right, howdy doody, folks. Dozer Dan reporting for, oh, this ain't even on. Dozer Dan reporting for duty. Aye, aye, Captain. I think we're good. We'll say this thing's pretty fuel efficient. Still have half a tank. Hadn't even filled it up yet. It's been a minute since I ran this bad boy. Let's see what she's made of. Oh God, yeah. Dozer Dan getting her done today. Well, Pop Beefcake's in the old X. Jake's in the skitty. Got to move some stuff, I guess. Wow. Tree duty. My Beefcake's working on stumps, which is not the easiest thing, but it's good for people to learn on stumps, in my opinion. So you learn what parts of, let me think about it, let's use English here. What functions, are the strongest? There's certain things, like when you curl is stronger than when you flick, and you go up is stronger than pulling towards you. You know, there's certain things, I don't know if that was correct, I just making stuff up, but there's certain movements in the excavator that are stronger. So when you're really fighting something, right, you're fighting a stump or something, there's certain tactics and tricks and techniques you can use. Well, the best way to learn the strengths of it is by digging stumps, because stumps will kick your ass. That's why I kind of put Pop Beefcake on stump duty. That way he can learn it a little bit better and manage it a little bit better, so he can get better at it. That's the whole point. Everybody getting better at all this good stuff. Man, there's a stump. It's done. Can't do much with that. I'm just gonna go ahead and push the rest of this in the hole here. Excavator for a second to spread this brush out and see if we can get it moved over where we need it. look at that. We got this all cleared out. This is all the new brush. I mean, there's our hatchery. We might be putting 4 hatchery ponds out here. We're thinking 3. These 3 would be huge. I mean, they have to be manageable, right? You gotta be able to seine them out. So I don't know, I'll have to call my buddy Beamer and see what he has to say about it. But I mean, we got that whole thing is lined for fire. We're thinking a south wind comes from there. Maybe that dam will work as a fire break. I'll talk to Chad. He's more of a fire guy. But we got to get it burnt ASAP, because where this pile is could easily be an entire hatchery, and you still have all that space. I mean, a ton of space. So went pretty quick. We got it done in it's like four some hours. But that tree in front of that excavator needs pushed over. It does. Yeah, I left it for you. I left you that one for you and that little one for Jake. It's a test, yeah. You were Dozer Dan today, so I figured you might as well jump in the excavator and knock down. You like the Dozer?
Oh man,
I'm glad you like it. I'm not a giant. It's all right.
I agree. I was probably at least 45, 50 degrees
straight up.
Today.
Yeah, Jake saw it. I didn't see it.
The Widowmaker. I hit a stump.
It
Jake was
you
like,
straight
whoa,
up.
I went up and then I went down.
Oh my gosh.
Jake's like,
I hope one of the cameras got that, 'cause I didn't see that. Yeah, this thing is a little nerve-wracking when it comes to climbing up stuff, but we did what we needed. So yeah, go ahead and jump in that sucker and knock that tree over. Without a thumb, I'm telling you guys, if we had a thumb, it would be so much faster. It'd be insane, because I'm having to curl stuff and it's I mean, look at this. It's not that this is nothing to do with the thumb, but look at this. Brand spanking new. I'm here to get stuff done, though. I ain't worried about making stuff look pretty, okay? We gotta get stuff done. So we're gonna go knock this. I left 1 tree, brought Beefcake, 1 for Jake. That way they could run the excavator. Like I said, I ran the excavator today. I'm the fastest with it. I'm the only one that's really had an experience with it, and we're on a time crunch. I'm hoping we come back on a day where we're not in a time crunch and the boys can get some more practice. But for now, knock that tree down. Yeah, about halfway. That's good. Perfect. Perfect. Yeah. She's going. Don't you love that snap, crackle, and pop? Woo! There she goes. That would be good structure. Could always carry some of these to our pond. Again, once we have a thumb, we'll be able to do stuff like that, but it's looking pretty good. So at least we got to knock over a couple trees, left a few stumps that didn't matter. So this is a creek. This is the old spillway. The old spillway ran right here. So this is, we're not using this creek anymore. We're gonna use the other creek now, but there you go. He's getting it. We're gonna use the other creeks. Now you can see the dam. The cabin is right up on the other hill, so we cleared that. So now you should be able to see the valley. That's why I kind of knocked out all of these trees. I couldn't grab all of them and pull them up without the thumb, but I was able to kind of build them up. I mean, that is packed full of trees, packed full. I mean, literally, we ran the dozer here and push. I mean, the whole thing is just completely solid with trees. So pretty happy with the day. 4.5 hours of Beefcake Construction LLC. I'm pretty happy with it. Oh, Jake, you ready? You gonna knock one down? Oh yeah, fun fact, just in case you run this like on your own sometime, you can claw that. If you're not paying attention, your teeth will scrape that arm. Oh. Just don't get carried away tucking it in real tight. I scraped it barely once. It'll punch a hole right through there. So if you're, like I was watching you curl and it was fine, you kind of just want to squeeze it tight, it will pop a hole in there.
Stop.
No,
well,
no it doesn't.
That's the reason your thumb's taking so long.
Yeah.
They said they got a custom make one
where
your thumb will slam into that arm and just pump the hole right in.
So just fun fact, when you're tucking it up, just don't get crazy with it. Yeah, they didn't tell me that. I just figured it out. Wait, you had class?
You cut class. Jake.
Which one you want me to knock out?
That guy right there.
That one?
That cedar.
Spin over.
Yeah, spin over and push her down. We did break off a light. Got a couple dangles there, but there's a light. When am I gonna run this at night? You really gonna run this thing at night? What if we did a 24-hour operating challenge? At night. What if we did that? What if for like 24 hours, spending 24 hours in a bulldozer? Oh my gosh, I don't know if I could do that. That maybe overnight challenge where we just put a ton of floodlights and dig the ponds at night. I feel like I could live in the excavator. I feel like I could. It's got plenty of leg room. It's cushy. You could put a little snack in there, take a little nap. I don't know if you'll reach. You want to try something nifty?
Sure.
Extend it out as far as it can possibly go.
Like the bucket or the whole boom?
Ah, it's so close. Put your arm down, your right arm. Okay, hang on, don't push it over. I mean, you can try crawling to it, you just gotta go back. On these cedars, if you grab right at the base, you can do it and hook it. See if you can reach the base, you might not be there. It's gonna be really close, super close. Oh, you might have it. Yeah, you got it. Yep, so go all the way to your teeth hit. And then now just curl the bucket towards you. Oh, you're getting it. It's gonna fall. I don't know if you're gonna grab you're a little extended, but you got it. Yeah. Yeah. Keep curling it. There you go, you got it. See? See, you can pick them up. I don't know what it is about them cedar trees, but you split it right down the middle.
See that?
Literally right down the middle.
Yeah,
Should have got it a little closer for him, but yeah, with some reason them cedars, you can just grab the root ball. Like those, you just grab them, you can literally just pick them up, set them back down, and replant them if you wanted to. But look at all that rock down there. So I wanted to kind of clear this out. Again, once I have my thumb, I might come in here and make this look all nice and pretty. Slope this out, throw some seed on it. There you go. Now we're talking. All right, well, looks like Katrina's on the way. A nice storm. We already got a little bit of rain. Anyways, we're gonna call it a day. We will be back tomorrow to start marking stuff up. I don't know when we can burn. I don't think you're supposed to burn when it's this windy. So we might have to make the other hatcheries knowing this is gonna be another one, and we'll just have to do that at a later date. But I mean, the trees are where they're at. You can't really move them anywhere. So we're gonna have to burn it like this, and we should be good to go. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Remember, I started a second channel, Beefcake Construction LLC, where we post videos kind of like this, but they're, I mean, I wouldn't say they're just focused on construction because that's what today was, but it's more in depth. We'll take some footage like between today, tomorrow, some of the other days. Sometimes we don't film. We just gotta, you know, get some of this stuff cleared out and done and work on some little side projects and whatever. We've been doing some side projects out there around the house, around the animal pen, stuff like that. It's linked down below. It's a new channel, Beefcake Construction LLC. It's just where I post my sole construction vlogs. This has to do with the hatchery, the fish, the FLAIR vlog, the ranch. But when it's like, hey, we just need to build a fence. Hey, we just need to build a chicken coop. Hey, we just need to do something like that. That's where you're gonna find that type of stuff, especially some dirt work. We got lots of extra dirt work projects that don't really tell a great story for YouTube, but it's stuff we wanna do. And I know, you know, some of you guys enjoy the equipment operation. I personally enjoy the equipment operation. So anyways, the second channel is always linked down in the description down below. Go check it out. And we will see you guys tomorrow.